Well, let me explain something to you. I have no idea. I'm about 100 miles from Denver. All right. So I have no idea what the internet will be. Now I did get some information. Now the question is, should I buy? They have 10 sets here. That's the question. Should I buy 10 more sets? Let's see what Daniel and Ryan said. Okay, lady, do you really have to wear? I'm going to show you something. Watch this lady, how she's dressed. Look at that. She's showing her butt like, oh my gosh, why would you do that? Why would you show your butt every crack? Unbelievable. All right, so the question is, do I buy all those sets? That's the question. That's the question. Do I buy all those sets? They have 9 sets. That's the question. Do I buy 9 sets? Unbelievable. Are you telling me to buy all 9 sets? That's the question. Do I buy the rest? Do I buy those 9 sets? Buy the bloody lot, mate. Let's see, on the road again. I can't wait to get on the road again. Yes, okay, so everybody is telling me to buy the sets. They have 9 of them here at this local love store. Get them all. All right, got to give me a minute here. I got to go inside and go buy them. Then I got to put them in the car. Okay. All right, so this is the problem. This is exactly Daniel's freaking out. I need to know whether I should buy these sets or not. They'll sell quicker than the other Auto World sets. So here's the situation, which I knew this was the case, but you can't tell. Nobody wants to listen to me, okay? Nobody, it goes back to not wanting to listen to me. All right, so this might be one of their number one stores, but you know what? You know what? It's not. You're in the middle of nowhere, okay? And it's in the middle. You're in the middle of nowhere, and you're in an area that maybe people don't want to buy a race set. But if you put them in Ohio, you got 9 million Ohioans. You got about 5 or 6% that probably will buy every single one of them. I'm just telling you. So I bought all 9 sets. They had 9 sets. I got all 9 of them. All 9. I'm about 100 miles from Denver. 150 miles from Denver. 150 miles from Denver. I might have, okay, so I talked to somebody at Verizon. I was at a love station about 100 miles that way, and a guy came in, had Verizon. It said Verizon technician. And so I asked him, I said, why is the cell phone service or Wi-Fi so sporadic when I'm on the live stream or when I'm doing, when I'm on the internet? He goes, a lot of these rural areas, they're not using cell towers, they're using satellite. And satellite is terrible for cell phone service. Because the cellular towers, you're going to the cell tower, but from the cell tower goes right to a satellite. And the service is terrible. He told me that. So I got that inside scoop, and my son said, "Well, it's balloons." No, he said no balloons. I said, "My sons believe that all these balloons are doing." He says, "There's no balloons. That is a bunch of horse crap. It goes from the cell tower right to the satellite, low orbit satellites." So that's why. That's why the cell service is so bad. I should be at my sister's around 8 o'clock. Unless I get into any more, I'm going to try to just do a 400 miles will get me to 400 miles. 400 miles. I'm 70. So I'm about 400 miles. I'm doing pretty good. The traffic has been a little heavy today. I hate going through Denver on a Friday. Oh my God. It's going to be a nightmare going through Friday, on the Friday. So I got the 9 more sets because Daniel freaked out, so I decided not to get them, I bought them. Man, you're ugly. You know that? Did anybody ever tell you you're ugly? Man.
Really, that was like you all the time.
Yeah, everybody says Danny looks just like you.
So.
Unbelievable. So I need to know whether I should buy these love sets or not.
Well, talk to Ryan real quick. I got another call coming in.
We are said in the text message. What do you mean?
Yeah, but Daniel goes, he's always saying, what did he say in the text? What did he say?
Did you not read it? What are you losing it?
Go look at it. What does it say?
Load up your car early. Definitely get those cars. We know they will sell.
Then what did Daniel say?
For Auto World set. And they would sell out in 90 days. So yeah. What does that mean, do you think?
He's all obsessed with 90 days. We've got the other 10 that we haven't sold yet.
I didn't know we had any in stock. Where's Danny? What?
Did you sell a mattress today?
No, I haven't even seen anybody.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm depressed.
I tell you, guy is really lost.
Well,
I know.
This is 12 months in a row.
I know.
Well, listen, 12 months in a row where foreclosures for houses have increased. 4 months in a row. It keeps going up to record numbers. Yeah, 12 months. A whole year where foreclosures keep increasing. February last year is up 40%. That's a big number. I don't think you understand that.
I know. It's just
that doesn't show that it's a good economy.
I know.
Okay? That shows that it's a bad economy.
The world is falling. I understand that.
No, it's just like 2007, 8, 9. That's what's happening right now.
I understand that. I understand it. I agree with you, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Go into another business then. What other business can you go into? What other business can we go into?
Debt collector, maybe? Can we get into becoming a debt collector?
Unbelievable.
What? I mean, credit card debt is going through the roof.
I know.
That's another stat if you look up.
I know. I look at it all the time. That's all I think about is credit card debt. That's all I look at.
Well, it's a big deal that's happening in the country right now. That's a reality.
I understand that. That's why I'm always looking at the negative. I don't want to look at anything positive. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. I don't know why you don't understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah, I do. Trust me. Are you at Dora's yet? I'm making that one.
No, that's the live stream I'm on right now. I don't know why you don't have all these done. You know, I had to change.
No, the one you're on right now is the Denver one. Arriving in Denver.
I know that's getting into Denver, right?
That's what it says. It shows right now. That's what the screenshot is.
I got terrible internet. And I found out why. I was talking to a Verizon technician. He goes, yeah, because in these areas where we don't have a lot of customers, they have the dish towers, and they just pop it right up to the satellite. And the satellite service is terrible. He goes, that's why you don't have good service. Are you watching it now?
Yeah, you're in them. No, I gotta go to the bank.
What do you have to go to the bank?
And I'm helping. I got Landon here.
Landon, hey buddy, how you doing?
Landon.
How's my
He can't hear you, you're in my ear. He's gotta, hopefully he gets a customer. He hasn't even been able to see if he can sell anything. Yeah. Then yesterday I had to get my new Navy cat card because that expired yesterday. So I had to go to base with an expired ID. That was a whole fiasco, but I got lucky, so I got a new one.
What?
Thank goodness. Because I was officially out of the Navy yesterday.
Why?
Well, until they submitted the extension paperwork. They said they can't submit it until after, which doesn't make any sense. but that's what they had to do.
What did you get extended for?
So I can get to 20 years. But I might need to stay in just because I don't know how much insurance is going to be. I got to figure out insurance. That's the next thing. How much is insurance going to be?
I don't know. You're the one that wanted to have 5 kids. According to Mandy,
Well, it wasn't this expensive when you were younger.
No.
This whole Obamacare is completely screwed up healthcare.
Yes, I know it did. What do you want me
Everybody's
to tell
premiums
What do you want me
are
to
through the
tell
roof.
You? Okay, what do you want me to tell you?
This one guy, he went to the doctor, did a whole thing, and said, no military uniforms are to be worn off base, or especially if you're ROTC.
Stop.
But the messed up part is, what? The military people, you're not allowed to carry your own weapon, which is baloney, I think. So these people have no way of defending themselves. They have to use a pocket knife. The same thing happened in New York. There was another guard guy that was nearby that stabbed that one guy that shot the head.
I know is that sooner or later it's going to pop. And people are going to...
But it's happening when you but they don't take to it very well when they finally wake up, and I don't know when they're going to wake up, but it's going to happen, and it's not going to be good.
No, it's not going to be good. And that's just the way it is. What is Brandon doing?
Herrera?
What's Brandon doing?
Who's Brandon?
The guy, the kid over there.
Landon?
Landon.
He's going to close the shop today.
Why?
Because I got to go to the bank to try to see if I can get this card turned on.
What card turned off?
The bank card for Danny.
Why do you need to get it turned off?
Because it won't turn on with the phone number.
I don't understand. What card are you using?
BCY Service bank card.
Okay.
We're trying to get one for Danny.
I thought we already...
I have one with my name, but it won't turn on. And I got to go to the bank to try to get them to see if they can turn it on.
Why won't it turn on?
I don't know.
Does
That's why I got to go to the bank. We're
Does
going
he-
in circles here. I keep saying the same thing.
All you have to do is call the bank. They'll fix it.
No, they told me to go there. I already told.
All you have to do is call Joey. He'll fix it in 5 minutes.
He won't do anything. He barely does anything.
Oh, I'm going to call him and let him know that then.
He was supposed to turn our loan into a long-term loan, so the interest rate will go down. And I haven't heard anything about that.
Well, check in with him again. He's very busy, so I want you to check in with him today. Send him a message.
He'll be all right. Oh, we'll make just,
Yeah.
we'll just eat ramen noodles.
Right, ramen noodles, huh?
That's it.
Landon!
Oh, and Landon, thanks for shutting this off, but you can keep this on.
Landon.
Okay, leave on.
Landon, where's Landon? Landon, where's Landon? That's all I need is another Bryan lookalike.
You know, I did have hair like that, actually, when I was that age. Well, no, I was a little younger. But I had shaggy hair. All right, well, I got to get going. I got to get to the bank.
All right, so I don't even know if I'm live. I don't know what to tell you. Who's driving? I'm driving. Or just sign off. Oh well. Just, I guess, live with it. I'm going to leave the live. I don't know if you're listening to me or not. I have no idea if you're listening. I have no idea. I'm not going to talk for a minute. I'm not live right now. I am not live. I have to reset every minute. I'm basically in the middle of nowhere in Denver. I'm headed to Denver, but it's called the Plateau. Okay, there's basically nothing. All right, the wagon trains came across here by the hundreds. I don't know if I'm live or not. I'm live for about a minute. As soon as I go live, I lose signal. Every time. Every time. As soon as I get a signal, all of a sudden I lose it. Like right now. I had 28 people, now I got 21. I'm 600 miles. No, I'm 300 miles from my sister. I should be there at 8 o'clock, right when the sun sets. Dora's going to have me a roast beef or a stew. So I'm going to try not to eat anything from now until 8. It's going to be hard, but I don't want to munch on anything. I bought 9 sets. I got 9 love sets. Now I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to start telling you this, I'm going to lose internet. Loves needs to send sets. Every store east of the Mississippi needs to have sets. Or every store that's in Ohio, Pennsylvania, New England, any set that's in the East, Ohio. Yeah, what do you want?
That's how you answer the phone?
Who is this?
It's Hudson Hawk.
Hudson Hawk, yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How you doing? I'm sorry to bother you. I know you semi-retarded, retired, and you don't want to be bothered with 22105.
What do you mean?
I think it's the hottest product you have.
What do you mean 22015?
22105. Police interceptor.
Oh yeah, you gotta. Well, I'm not at the store right now. I'm driving.
No, she said you ain't got no more, Bryan.
No. You have to go back. You have to. They're supposed to put more.
I try to go to the.
You have to go.
I try to go to the pre-order.
I know. They're getting more sets. Let me call the store and I'll get that call, and then you can call them back. Okay.
Okay, so you want me? You go to the store? You want me to call Sarah back?
Yeah, not now though. Give me about 10 minutes.
All right, no problem. Because I want to order some.
Yeah, I
you
know.
have
Let me call Daniel. Okay.
All right, I'll call you. Daniel, talk to Daniel. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Do we still have the police interceptor?
Let me see.
Because Sarah, a guy called because he wanted to buy one, and the pre-orders are sold out.
Holy cow! Yeah, I guess we sold those other 12.
All right, so you need to call, send an email to Lori and see if we can get 48 or 60 more of them.
Okay.
And get them on order right now. Put them in stock and as a pre-order. Because a guy just called me, he wants to buy one. And I told him I'll call Daniel and call Sarah back in 15 minutes. All right?
Okay, are we sure they're available?
Yeah, just call or email Lori real quick and say we need 60 more. Can we get 60 more? Okay?
Okay.
All righty. Bye. So the problem with doing the live stream while I'm driving a car is you have it's not really. I don't think unfortunately I don't think the internet and Wi-Fi, I don't think it's ready for people to just do live streams while they're driving. I don't think it's there yet. I don't think the technology is there yet. I just don't think it's there yet. I could do live stream when I have a designated Wi-Fi. But if I'm having to go off of cellular data, it's not there yet. And that's what doing this live stream is, doing it off of Wi-Fi. Or not Wi-Fi, but cellular data. And it's just not there yet. Now, in certain areas, it's perfect, but in other areas, it's terrible. Like I'm heading into Denver right now. I'm about 100 miles from Denver. As I get closer, I'll have a better signal. But as soon as I leave Denver and I get going into the mountains, you might as well kiss it goodbye. I'm done with the internet. That's why I'm giving you the show now before I get into the mountains. I'm just telling you. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So what was I was saying something and I forgot because I lost the signal. Now I have 16 people, 17. More and more people will jump on as they know that I'm doing my live stream. I'm trying to think. I was saying something about something, and then I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so they need to give sets. More of the sets need to go east of the Mississippi. Okay. There needs to be more sets in Florida, Georgia, every Tennessee, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, Ohio, New Jersey, New York. Those are where the sets need to go. They need them. They don't need them out here in the Midwest. What do you need a set in the Midwest? They're going to sit on the shelf. That's just my opinion. And you know what people think of my opinion. Nobody has any respect for my opinion. And you know what is so funny? Right about now, it doesn't matter. I have already done what I'm supposed to do in life, and right now I'm just having fun. You know, I'm just having fun. You know, really. How many of you guys can just get in your car and go drive? That's what I'm doing. I'm just driving to a show in Vegas because I want to. Really, that's all there is to it. You know what I'm saying? You sure you understand what I'm saying? Just telling you. At least we have 20 thumbs up. That's amazing. I have 20 thumbs up and 22 people watching. It's even more amazing. What's your opinion on, let's see, what's he saying? What's your opinion on your opinion? Okay, that's a very good question. What's your opinion of my, well, here's the thing. Here's my opinion on my opinion, okay? And it's very simple, okay? Number one, I would look at the person that is giving me the comment, number one. What has he done? Has he done anything that he says that he's done? And if he has, I'm going to have more. No, I know, that's right. Indiana needs more sets. They're not getting any more sets. All the sets that are out are there. I guarantee you, there's another location up here. I bet they're going to have sets at this other location. I'm going to try not to eat anything from now until 8. That's going to be hard. Try not to munch on anything. I'm going to give you guys a 2-hour show and see what you guys think of my show. And I'm 359 miles from my sister. She moved to Grand Junction 15, 20 years ago, maybe? 2005, was it? No. I thought it was like 2007 or 8. I thought she moved to Grand Junction after Kimmy died. I think it was 2010 that they moved to Grand Junction. I'll ask her that tomorrow tonight. But they lived in Ohio all their lives. Alan worked for the Andersons. He's got a retirement pension from the Andersons. Dora worked for Owens Community College. She worked at Owens, and then they had 3 kids, and then they went to they moved there in I think 2010, Colorado. And she raises horses like my grandmother did. My grandma Dixie was into horses. And so my sister's doing it. And she's 70 now. My sister's 70. And Alan is the same age, I think, as Dora. You just wonder, I wonder that I go, who of my brothers and sisters, who's going to be the first one to basically kick the bucket? one of us has to go, okay? Or one of us has to be the first, and you're like, who knows? Who knows? I know this. I know that I'm going to live to be 100. I know that. I've been promised. I haven't been officially. I've been kind of secretly told that Bryan, you're going to live to be 100. You're going to die on your birthday, and that would be perfectly fine with me. 2059. If I die on my birthday, 2059, I'll be 100 years old. June 13, 2059. Isn't that amazing? That's basically 35 years from now. Man, 35 years. That's 1990 when I was expanding Young's Newsstand. There's so many things that I've done in my life. It's quite amazing. Quite amazing. Yes, sirree, quite amazing. Denver is an amazing area. It's the problem with Denver is they're the first state to pass this marijuana law. It just destroyed the state. Just destroyed the state. And there's only two people or two good parts of Denver or Colorado. That is, really, there's only one good part, and that's the west side, which is Grand Junction. That's the only good side of Denver, or of Colorado. You got Vail, which is all a bunch of liberal leftist commies. They've destroyed that area. You got Denver, which is just all a bunch of illegal aliens. You got a whole state, $168. What did they just buy? 4 police interceptors. Somebody just bought 4 police interceptors. Just bought 4 of them. Unbelievable. 4 interceptors. Somebody just bought 4 police. I'm not saying that the police interceptor is a neat car with all the lights and everything on it. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of people want the old retro stuff. They would love to see the old police cars that were made in the 1970s. They'd like to buy one of those. This retro technology. You put LED light, but all the old mechanics, that's what they want. There is so much stuff that was made in the 70s. Oh my God. The amount of product that was made in the 70s. Okay, this road is terrible. You got to stay on the right left lane because there's just too much destruction of the road. All these windmills, just absolutely a joke. I think the windmill was the biggest scam on the American public in years. All these windmills are the biggest scam on the population. They don't, number one, they give you any return in your money, number one. You lose money actually with the windmills because they're not producing enough energy and enough electricity that's actually being consumed. You actually lose energy because then you have to store it, and you can't store enough of it to be efficient. Plus, there's more toxicity in mixing the windmills than all the concrete you have to pour, all the wiring you have to lay, all of the infrastructure you have to set these stupid windmills up. You're never going to get it back in the money. You never get your money back. Never. They are a scam. Basically, it's almost like a fleecing. You're basically paying me to put up something that you don't need. And really what's sad about it is if a real business had to its, they would be put in jail, but the government, they can do it anytime and they're not put in jail. That's the sad part about it. They build these stupid monstrosities, these solar farms that take up all that land. You could put a nice condo on it. Stupid. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to go there. So I bought 9 sets. I bought 9 sets. 9 sets. I didn't find any. There was one Cougar car there, but I didn't want to buy just one. Somebody must have just bought all the cars. Let's hope there's a store with all the cars in it. Rick Ramsey probably already bought them in Arizona. I probably can't sell any, especially Kingman. That's why I always sold out. He probably Rick Ramsey did. You know, there's one guy that I wish I could talk to. He lived in Kentucky. He got ran over by a forklift, and I don't remember his name, and I tried calling him, and there's no phone call. I think he passed away. I thought it was James. It wasn't James Murphy or Rick Ramsey. I thought it was another guy's name. He used to buy stuff all the time in 2020, and then 2021 he wasn't physically good because he got ran over by a forklift. Oh, that's just, oh my gosh. Oh, it's just sad. Sad. I'm just doing a live stream for you guys. You guys like to listen to me. We bought 9 more sets, love sets. You can see them back here. Love sets. I got 9 more sets. And they got to quit selling. They got to quit putting them in their top stores. They have to put them in stores that are in the most populated states, like Michigan, Ohio. All the Ohio stores should get at least double the inventory. All of Ohio. like we have internet back. A little bit. We're getting some of the people back. You know, there's two gas stations that used to be everywhere in Ohio. Now you can hardly ever find them. It was Shell and Sinclair. Sinclair was one of them, and Gulf Station. Those are two gas stations that were everywhere in Ohio in the 1970s. Everywhere in Ohio. Now you can't even find them anywhere. I know there was a guy in Bowling Green. He used to have a Exxon station, and he was old school. He always wore his uniform. He thought a gas station was supposed to be a gas station where you sold service like an oil change, and he really was upset about all these convenience stores, convenient marts. He thought a gas station should be, you got gas, you did repairs, and that was it. All through the 90s, he was, oh my gosh. He would come in my store wearing his nice uniform, but unfortunately those days were all going away. That was old school, unfortunately. I should get to my sister's Dora's at 8:16. 8:16. I gotta try to stay off the eating because she's making me a beef stew. Yeah, baby. Beef stew. Right now we have 29 people watching with 26 thumbs up. I want to thank everybody for watching. Please deposit more quarters for better internet. Listen, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Colorado, baby. Uh-oh, low battery mode. Let's plug in here. Low battery mode. Low battery, low battery. Let's see here. I'm doing 85 miles an hour. 85. You ever stop and think about how much Ford Motor Company spends with accountants and budgets and all that stuff to keep their balance, the amount of people that they need to keep their finances balanced. Gotta be crazy. Race to the
Eat some donuts and do something. You look bored, man. You ain't saying nothing.
Well,
I don't hear about no finances.
You don't want to listen to anything I say.
Hey, so you need to go let a black woman do your hair so your hair be right. That white woman, she know what you was doing.
Oh my
Say something, tell her to do something crazy.
gosh. I'm driving through Colorado.
Hey, you should have took somebody with you because you look bored.
I look bored, huh? Well, I am driving there. Unbelievable. Go bother your wife. Go bother your wife.
Do something, try something. I can look at you in the car. That's you ain't going that funny.
Goodbye. Unbelievable. Can you believe that? Now he wants me to have a donut, and that's going to ruin my dinner. Can you believe that? What time is it? It's 3 o'clock. You think I should have a donut? Think I should eat a donut? I mean, it's like, what? It's like, what am I supposed to do, Derek? Am I supposed to fish, or am I supposed to build a model kit, or race slot cars while I'm driving? I'm driving. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I've got a Coke right here that I bought at Love's. It's not a Mexican coat though. I can't believe I've had this long of internet. This is all brand new road. Brand new concrete. Concrete is the best road system that they can make, concrete. Every road should be concrete. That should be a national law. All the roads are concrete. All of them. My opinion. This is a donut. You know, this is all brand new road. And back there was some bad concrete. You'd think they'd fix it. Wow. How long would it take to fix that, patch that up? Replace all that concrete? Look at that, that's terrible. I don't know how my wife got pregnant. All I know is my wife got pregnant 6 times. And I have no idea how she did that. I have no idea how she got pregnant. That was just crazy. Crazy. Crazy for loving me. Well, we've got internet back now. I've got 11 people, 14 people now. We're getting more people watching now. As soon as the internet comes back, most of everybody comes back. Comes back. Now we got 11. Maybe I'm not on yet. We got 11 people watching right now. I have no idea how we've got 11 people watching. Now we have 17. Moving right up, 17, yep. Boy, that's bad roads there. All this cracking right here, this is bad concrete. You'd think they'd fix that. All this bad concrete. watching me. We never left you. I know that. That's the problem. None of you guys left. We got this thing left on, and the internet goes bad. Unbelievable. I got all these love sets. Holy moly. Loves. Well, guys, we've got, we're getting closer to the Colorado or the Denver area. All the cattle that grazes. A lot of ranches. Well, I gotta keep going here. I gotta talk. What can I tell you about? What do you guys want me to talk about? Got anything you want me to say? Want to know the history of something? Just, let me know. Anybody have anything they want me to say? Make babies out of it. Well, there's one thing that I would do. There's one thing I would like to do with Auto World. I'd like to come out with the Hemi with the 19, I think it's 65 or the two-door, it was more of a sedan, slant 6 CUDA. Had a curved windshield in the back. I'd like to come out with that car. And then I'd also like to come out with the 1946 or 1956 Ford Fairlane. I'd like to come out with that car. There's like 10 cars that I would like to come out with. The Ford Fairlane is one of them. We need to do several Ford Fairlanes. All we have is the 55 Bel Air. That's it. Oh, we don't have any Grand Prix. We have no 1970 Grand Prix or 19. The best one was, oh gosh, what year was that? 2096 Grand Prix. We don't have that car. And somebody was saying the 1970 Mustang. There's a lot of cars we don't have. That's what I'd like to do. Is the Pontiac Monte Carlo. Or the Chevy Monte Carlo. Well, the Firebird, I mean the Pontiac Firebird, but we've done that so much. We need to come up with the Chevy Monte Carlo. See, Auto World should be out with at least one new body every year. That should be in their budget. One new car every year. And offer that as many different platforms. So say, come to me and say, Bryan, we got this new body. We'd like you to do an. Nobody's watching. Oh my gosh. So when I was what was I gonna say? I was gonna talk about something. Now I completely forgot what I was gonna say. almost to Denver. I was going to say something and I completely forgot. We're on the live stream. I can see myself here. It's really terrible service here. Now, there was something I was going to say. Now I don't even remember what I was going to say. Shoot. Trying to think what I was going to tell you guys. It just kind of popped in my head. And then once I started, my thing died. Have a good joke. Oh, that's what I was going to tell a story. Now, what was I going to tell a story on? I don't remember what I was going to say. Dang nabbit. Ah, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, I can't believe I don't remember it. I was just sitting here thinking, and then all of a sudden, I was going to start talking, then the internet shut down. Unbelievable. She can't control. Oh my gosh. I just had a waking dream. How many of you had a waking dream? Okay, I literally just had a waking dream. You're probably asking me, what is a waking dream? Where I'm in the dream, I can see me driving, but I'm also in the dream on what's going on in the dream. But I'm still driving the car too. Now tell me how that doesn't work out. Unbelievable. All right, Denver. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Oh, that makes me feel. I'm 39 miles from Denver. Oh, that is so happy. I am so happy. That's the longest stretch is Denver. Once I get to Denver, it's okay because Grand Junction is a beautiful drive. You go down Glendale Canyon, which is the most expensive highway part of the interstate system. And Grand Junction is kind of it's in kind of like a lull. It's in between the winter and the summer, and you know, you don't really get a heavy winter, but you don't get a really heavy summer. You know, it's hot in the summer, but it's just nice year round. You know what I'm saying? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something to you guys, and I was going to tell a story. And I can't remember what I was going to tell a story about. You know what's really amazing though is how much did I do between 1995 and 2005? Those were my busiest years, 95 to 2005. 1999, I was 40 years old. In 1999, I turned 40 years old. 5 years before that, I had Young's Newsstand. I opened up Rarities, and now I'm with Irwin Toy. 5 years later, I had I opened up Professor Tinker's Workshop. Okay, I sold cars. I opened up the Dinette store, a second Professor Tinker's, and then 95 was my depression year. 95 was my most depressive year of my life. 95 was. 95 was the worst year of my life. I was in the worst frame of my life. Spiritually, emotionally. That was my worst year, 95. 95. What year was my best year, would you say? What year would be my best year? That's a good question. What would be my best year? I'm trying to think, what would be my best year? What would be my best year? Well, that's amazing. What would have been my best year? Man, I don't know what would be my best year. I've had so many good years. There's only one regret that I have in my life right now, and that I've lost connection with my son Lincoln. And that's the thing that hurts me the most, is how I've lost my connection with my youngest son, Lincoln. And that's my biggest regret. I wish I could have fixed that. That's my only regret. Yeah, I can't change it. That's what I regret right now. That's the only thing. But that's life. That's life. You can't always make an apple pie. Sometimes it doesn't come out right. You know what I mean? Sometimes the apple pie just doesn't set right. The apples are too smushy, or they're not enough. You know what I mean? It's Friday. This is a Big Loves here. $3.98. It's funny how the Democrats took over Denver and gas prices are just like they are in all the other Democrat states. It's really $3.78. $3.89. Now this is a busy Love's. I bet they don't have anything at this Love's. I'm just going to run in real quick and run out because we are really close to getting. Now, if I can get through Denver, problem is it's Friday, so everybody's heading home, and I'm coming right into Denver at 3 o'clock, rush hour. All right, let's pull in here. All right, I'll be right back. No sets. No sets. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Oh, I just ripped one. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. Oh, holy moly. Oh, holy cow, I gotta put the windows down. I'm gonna lose my... Holy cow, that was a bad one. Holy cow. Holy cow. No snacks, nope. My sister's making me a stew, like a beef stew or a pork, I don't know. So I want to be hungry when I get there. So I don't want to eat anything. Alrighty, so where are we at? West. Now we're almost to Denver. We're 30 miles from Denver. 30 miles. I'm going to try one more time. And if I can't keep it on, I'm going to shut her down. Looks like I'm losing battery. For some reason it's not charging. I'm gonna have to sign off, guys. I'm losing battery and it won't allow me to charge. It's about that. Tomorrow morning we're gonna be horse riding. I'm gonna ride a horse maybe tomorrow.